The Sleeping Beauty, True Story. Today we find The Sleeping Beauty is based on a story where a married king finds a girl asleep and can wake her, so rape her instead.
The story is called The Sun, the Moon, and Thalia, written or the least collected and composed by the Italian poet Giambattista Basile. It was published in 1634. Is his pentamoric collection of fairy tales, which also includes the first known version of Cinderella and Rapunzel, and includes a version of Puss in Boots. Basil was more or less the Brothers Grimm of his time.
While there are several variants of the Sun, Moon, and Talia told since the first document instead, the basic story is of a baby girl named Talia, born to a powerful ruler. The wise men of the kingdom prophesied that the girl will meet her death on a flax splinter. Greater than just instruct his daughter never go to near flax or wear any clothes made of it, or it will mean her death. As would have been sensible thing to do, the ruler commands that all the flags and hem in his palace be removed, and apparently doesn't mention it to her. When the girl is older, she observes an old woman outside of her window splitting flags on a spindle, something that Talia has never seen before. She then goes down and convinces the woman to allow her to stretch the flag, at which point a splinter gets lodged under her fingernail and she seems to die. Rather than bury Talia, her father has her adorn her in her most expensive, beautiful outfit and leaves her in one of his palaces in the woods, which is then closed up and abandoned. On a hunting trip, a king stumbles on this estate and attempts to get in to retrieve his falcon that had flown inside. After being unable to get anyone to answer the door, he scales the wall and climbs in through the window his falcon flew in at. Up this point, it could have been the Disney version of the story. Here's where it gets weird.
Upon entering the estate, the king wanders around, finding the house empty except for a beautiful young woman who, despite his best efforts, he couldn't wake. Talia became pregnant and the babies were born and cared for, as was Talia by kindly